recorded at dawn on October 2, 2022. This footage reveals 3 individuals positioned by the entrance of a residence. They're armed and don masks reminiscent of the Purge film. Spotting the doorbell cam, one swiftly covers it for a significant duration. The lens captures mostly his gloved hand, yet for a brief moment the camera unveils a close-up of the trio. They position themselves against the facade, crouching to remain inconspicuous. The resident, alerted by his phone's motion notifications, accesses the app. He's met with the sight of the obscured lens, unaware of the prior events.
Hello?
He then uses the intercom, seeking to discern the visitors.
Hello? Hello?
Repeated calls of hello echo, but the figures remain silent. The resident dials the authorities. By their arrival, the figures have vanished. Some speculate they aim to entice the resident to emerge, perhaps for a heist. Yet, their silence, when addressed, raises questions. The consensus? They likely aim to tamper with the lock under the guise of the covered lens. Their intended actions post-entry remain a mystery. After a stroll with her pet, a woman is seen unclasping her dog's leash. A sudden glance towards the street hastens her entry. Moments later, a man approaches. Attempting to gain entry but is thwarted by the locked door. He proceeds to don gloves, and the woman notes his possession of zip ties. He peers in, trying the door repeatedly. A neighbor's appearance prompts him to feign yard work with a hose. Once alone, he navigates to the rear, with the back door camera documenting his movements. The intruder attempted the back door next. The resident, in a panic, barricaded herself and dialed 911. While awaiting their arrival, the man tried various windows, even removing a screen. Yet he couldn't gain entry. By the time officers reached, he had vanished. With limited leads, the resident shared the footage on TikTok, hoping that the man would be identified by someone. Graydon Downwind, a 10-year-old from Riverton, Utah, was heading home around 6 p.m. one December evening after basketball practice. During his journey, he spotted a sedan with 2 occupants tailing him. As he quickened his pace, the car pulled alongside. The duo rolled down their windows, offering candy, clearly attempting to lure him. This unsettling encounter occurred mere blocks from his residence. Determined, Graydon hastened his steps. As he neared his porch, the family's doorbell camera captured the scene, revealing the suspicious car trailing. He frequently glanced back, sensing danger. Reaching his front door, he found it locked. Simultaneously, the sedan's reverse lights illuminated. Alarmed, Graydon shouted, grabbing stones for defense. He sprinted to a neighbor's open door, securing it swiftly once inside. The persistent car circled the vicinity, seemingly awaiting Graydon's emergence. Authorities were alerted, and Graydon provided descriptions of the men, both appearing middle-aged and clean-shaven. Both his family and the police strongly suspect a kidnapping attempt. In this footage, a mother and her children are seen hastily gathering their possessions due to an evacuation alert in Canyon County, California. As a wildfire engulfs the region, the ominous glow and smoke cast a shadow over their community. Their urgency is palpable, with the impending threat's timeline uncertain. Suddenly, a neighbor dashes over, urging them to evacuate as the flames approach.
Everyone evacuate, the flood's coming up! It's okay, girl. It is okay.
They promptly depart, seeking refuge in a nearby hotel. Days later, when the inferno subsided, they returned. Miraculously, their home stood intact, a fate not shared by many neighbors. Several homes in the vicinity were reduced to ashes by the blaze. This footage, shared on TikTok, serves as a cautionary tale about personal safety. The clip features JoJo and her son, Daniel, arriving home after dark. As they enter and secure their residence, an unfamiliar figure emerges, approaching their home.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower.
Without hesitation, he tests the door handle.
Who's that?
Inside, JoJo and Daniel discuss evening routines, with JoJo suggesting a shower and Daniel expressing his exhaustion. Amidst their conversation, the unmistakable sound of the door handle being tampered with interrupts. JoJo, alarmed, spots the stranger outside. "Leave now," she demands. He retreats slightly but remains eerily visible. Silent and expressionless, he lingers.
Who is that? Get out of here! Get out of here! There's a guy outside. Look.
The man's origins spark debate. With the door obstructing a clear view, theories arise. Was he shadowing them? Or had he been lurking nearby, awaiting their return? The unnerving question remains. What were his intentions if they hadn't locked the door? JoJo promptly informed the authorities. However, the man had disappeared before their arrival, leaving a trail of unsettling questions.